Mark and David were best friends since childhood, now working together as stockbrokers in a highly competitive firm. Mark was known for his sharp mind, David for his unwavering loyalty. One day, Mark received a tip on an upcoming merger that would instantly triple the value of the target company's stock. It was insider information, illegal, but guaranteed to make them millionaires overnight. Mark called David, his voice tense. "David, this is it, the big one. We can buy shares in Apex Global right now. By tomorrow morning, we're set for life. We just need to pool everything we have, and we have to keep this a complete secret, even from our families." David hesitated. "Mark, that sounds like insider trading. We could lose everything and more. What about our clean record?" Mark scoffed. "Clean records don't buy private islands, David. This is a one-time thing. 50-50 split. Are you in or out?" David spent a sleepless night agonizing over the decision. By dawn, he called the firm's compliance officer anonymously and reported the information, stating that 2 junior brokers were planning a massive illegal trade. He didn't name Mark, hoping the tip alone would scare the firm into dropping the deal. However, the firm launched a full internal investigation. Mark, seeing the sudden scrutiny and fearing immediate jail time, panicked. He threw David under the bus. He went to the investigators and claimed David was the one obsessed with Apex Global, painting him as the ambitious, unethical instigator. He presented fabricated emails and distorted conversations to prove it. David was instantly fired and faced a lifetime ban from the industry. Mark watched his friend's world collapse, but his relief was short-lived. The next morning, the merger was announced. Not a merger, but a hostile takeover by a much smaller, aggressive firm. The stock of Apex Global plummeted by 90%. The entire tip was a sophisticated, deliberate trap set by a rival broker to draw out greed and punish it. Mark realized his mistake. He had thrown away his friend's career for a phantom fortune. He rushed to David's apartment, finding him packing his belongings. Mark stammered, "David, I'm so sorry. I know I betrayed you, but the trade, it was a trap. We would have lost everything." David stopped, looked at his former best friend, and pulled out a small, encrypted memory stick. "The trade was a trap, Mark. That's correct," David said calmly. "But what you don't know is that the compliance officer, the one I tipped off, he was an external consultant hired by the firm to specifically test loyalty and ethics among the junior staff before promoting anyone to a senior role. They knew the insider tip was floating around." David held up the stick. "This contains the full report. I passed the test. You failed. They weren't looking for a successful trade, Mark. They were looking for character. You were willing to sacrifice everything for money, and when that failed, you sacrificed our friendship to save yourself." He dropped the stick on the table. "They gave me your job, Mark, and I will not take it." David walked out and never looked back. Mark was left in the empty room, not with the memory of a lost fortune, but with the crushing weight of a lost friendship. The moral of the story: true loyalty is not rewarded by a successful outcome, but by the integrity of the choice. Character is the only investment that always pays true dividends.